Hello. Happy Sunday. Hope you enjoyed the video of us I would say working in the yard, but John was basically the only one working. It's fresh hair, no makeup, t-shirt, leggings. The wind has been blowing. Let's see what the temp is. Surely that's not right. I don't feel like it's 70 degrees. It might be. We've had the craziest wind the last few days. It has just been blowing constantly and just really big. So, really big. Can wind be really big? I don't think so. Really strong. How's that? Well, I just got through eating a John Boy burger. And I hate that all of y'all will not get to experience it. Some of you that watch me have, but until you've eaten a charcoal grill John Boy burger, they're the best. He pats the patties out just meticulously. Salt and pepper. I don't know what all he uses on them, and then uses barbecue sauce on them. And sometimes he won't put barbecue sauce on all of them, but I love it. And I say I love it, and I'm sure I love it, but I didn't taste it. 9 weeks tomorrow since I went to the doctor, and I still can't taste. I had a friend, a real close friend, that we worked together for years, and we were just like sisters for a long time. Of course, life has kind of taken us in different directions. She's 15 years younger than me, 18 years younger than me, raising a family, and of course my family's grown. But she wrote me the other day after she saw my video on whether I thought I'd had COVID or not. And she works for a company, and she talked to her supervisor, and he told me to come out and they would test me. It's like $100 a test if you're not showing all the symptoms and everything, which I'm not. So the couple from our community that ended up in Italy on their honeymoon right when it all broke out, of course it was already in Italy, and they had apprehensions about going but had no idea. Well, they got married February the 29th, so that just tells you how in the midst of all this they were. But they stayed quarantined they stayed there almost 2 weeks, and then they stayed quarantined 14 days after they got home, didn't see parents or nobody, and then they came down with it afterwards. So kind of crazy. But anyway, I talked to the young man's mother. She's been a friend of mine for a long time, and she said they had to test 4 times before they got a negative. Now, that's a long time. So as I say all this, I'm on my way to Mother's to take her some John Boy burgers. Take her 2, and that'll be like 2 whole meals for her. So I haven't been able to get her all day. When I tell her that her phone's off the hook, she'll be so mad. And she'll say, it's not been off the hook. Well, it's been busy all day. And of course, I tell John that every time I run over there, it truly is off the hook. But then I have a fear of her also have gone outside to walk the dog or something and fell, and the phone is truly off the hook and she's hurt. But I've just been trying to wait till he got through fixing those, and to take her, because I wanted to take her some food. So I was supposed to have gone off with the kids today. They went, you're like, shelter in place. It was a legit place. The kids have not been out of the house all week, except in their own yard, of course. But they were going through a drive-in safari. It's in Huntsville, which is about hour and a half maybe. And I was going to go with them. And we had Chinese takeout last night, which we have not. We have one of the best Chinese restaurants ever. And MSG does not really agree with me, which it doesn't with a lot of people, especially with autoimmune issues. But I thought, well, I'll eat mostly the rice, and I ordered me some egg rolls, and then I ate a little bit of the chicken and the beef. Plenty enough left for another whole meal, but it won't be mine. I was talking to a friend on Zoom. Our calls kept dropping out, so she just called me back on Zoom. And we were talking, and I told her, I said, I've gotten very sick at my stomach all of a sudden. Just like, you know how nausea will sweep over you? And that's what it did. So I got up and I went, and I keep peppermint in my purse. And so I went over there and I said, I'm gonna get me a piece of peppermint. And so I got a piece of peppermint, kind of put that in my mouth and was talking. Then my left arm started hurting like crazy. I know this is going to be one of those bizarre stories. My left arm, and so later when I told Ashley about it, she said, Mom, your chest wasn't hurting. I said, not at all. But I know with a woman, sometimes your chest doesn't have to hurt with a heart attack. But it's the same pain that I've had in my right arm from nerve endings. So, and I mean, it went all the way down into my thumb. So I finally told her, I said, I gotta get off the phone. I'm sick. I don't know what's going on. And I didn't know if I was fixing to throw up. And I mean, I will walk 5 miles to keep from throwing up because I hate to throw up. And so I got the phone. I had washed the sheets. And so I told John, I said, will you come in here and help me make the bed up real quick? This is like 9 or 9:15. He said, yeah, why? And I said, I gotta go to bed. I'm sick. And I've had GI problems my whole life. I mean, since I've been a teenager. And like I said, MSG I can eat there sometimes, and we haven't eaten there in, I can't even remember. We used to eat there a good bit when I still worked, because it was just so convenient, and they have a buffet during the day. But we don't eat there anymore because John eats on his own. I never go meet him for lunch. And so, but sometimes I would eat there and I would be fine, and sometimes I would eat there and it would make me sick, upset stomach. Well, long story short, which it's already been a long story, I laid down at 9:30. I couldn't go to sleep. So, oh my goodness, I'm addicted to TikTok, okay? Let me just tell you. Now, there's some bad language on it, and you just have to scroll. Once they throw out certain words, I scroll. But there is some of the funniest stuff, and there is some heart-wrenching stuff on there too. But I will not be getting on TikTok. I'm not going to do that. My daughter would kill me. But there's some really good stuff on there, and there's some really funny stuff on there. So I just laid there and watched TikTok for a while. And then I realized I had uploaded the wrong dadgum thing on my video. That was actually the first clip off the video. It was a long clip. And so when you see the one about being in the yard yesterday, if you haven't seen them yet, go to the second one, the corrected version. I was so aggravated at myself. Because on the first one, I don't have us walking in the woods or anything. So it's not that big of a deal. I just left both of them up. But I went to bed, and then I was sick throughout the night. I had an upset stomach several times through the night, which is very unusual for me to get up and go to the bathroom during the night. So I didn't have a good night. So needless to say, I was supposed to be at their house at 9 o'clock, and I was in no condition. Plus, my stomach has been rumbling all day, and so I thought, I don't want to get up there and get in a predicament. But I'm telling you all this. Whoa. I'm telling you all of this to tell you that at the end of this, I'm going to put in the videos of them. It's the funniest thing. The animals come right up to your windows and eat. And Riggs was all about it. Reed and Red are old enough to understand the danger of it, and they wanted no part of it. No part of it at all. So I'm going to add some of the footage onto the end. Well, her TV's on. That's a good sign. She is going to be so mad. Let me take the camera in. I may can show it. She's going to be so mad when I tell her phone's off the hook. Let's see. Who is it? It's girlfriend. It's girlfriend time. I brought you supper. I brought you supper.
She watches out that window for cars.
She's not heard me the first time. I brought you supper.
I needed, all I mostly need is to see a human.
Well, I would have talked to you earlier today if your phone wasn't off the hook.
Well, when was the cussing thing?
See, I told y'all. The cussing,
Hasn't even been on it.
the cussing thing is off the hook.
Well, I don't know why I haven't had a thing to do with it. I have not talked to one person.
I'm glad she's listening to preaching when I came in. I'm glad you was listening to preaching when I came in. I've been trying to call y'all day. Somebody is breaking in your house and taking your phone off the hook.
Suzanne, I have not used your phone today.
I know it's probably been off the hook since yesterday. Would you
Where
hush?
does the hook at?
I don't know. I told y'all she'd be mad. She gets so daggone mad when that phone's off the hook.
Well, I thought it had anything to do with it. I think I was stupid enough to leave it somewhere.
It's okay, Mama. I brought you supper. Have you had supper?
I know I didn't nibble.
Well, that has to be edited. Tell them bye.
Bye. Oh, who am I talking to?
The YouTube community.
Oh, my word. I'd have been nice if I'd have known that.
Hey, Mama. Tell them she's got girlfriend down beside her. Oh, there was you heard your name, didn't you? Tell them what she does to you, Mother, to get in that spot.
I'll be sitting on the couch and she'll
Look
come
at
over
that face.
and root on me till I lean my back over, and then she'll go behind me and get over here on this side.
She goes all the way behind Mother.
And then if I don't move like I'm supposed to, she barks at me.
Mother said the other day she's sitting there and she was barking up a storm at her. Look at her. Now she's going back down in her hole.
Baby. Lay down.
And Mother said that when if it gets later, her little, let's see if I can show you, her little bed's right there. I bought that for her, I think at Home Goods one night.
I think it came with her, didn't it?
Huh?
Did it come with her from over there?
No, I bought it for you at Home Goods.
Okay.
But Mother said when it starts to get late, that if she doesn't head toward Mother watches TV in her bedroom most of the night. And she said she's pulled her bed over to her before, like, I'm ready to go. So you're not mad no more because your phone was off the hook?
And I want one of y'all to sit in her house that you ain't talked to nobody for 6 weeks.
Well, what? Hey, we can't talk to you when your phone's off.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know I'm a little dumb.
Did y'all see that look come over her face when I asked her? Did you see them brown eyes blazing at me?
Well, you know what?
Tell us, sister. Preach
I
it.
had enough trouble to kill 3 horses.
That's the truth.
And I have stayed right here. And
You're like the Energizer Bunny.
What?
You're like the Energizer Bunny.
I'm glad I didn't have some other old man to have to run around in this house and not be.
You got more batteries than anybody. What's those saying? You got more batteries than Carter's got pills.
Yeah, that's true. But I'll tell you one blessed thing.
What's that, sister?
If nobody come in here and mess with me, I'll knock the water out of them.
That's exactly right.
Unless it's a, kind of young and.
Preach it, sister. Me and her's been sitting here trying to solve the world's problems. We're not doing a very good job, are we?
I can't even set them up, the little thing up here on this little naughty hill.
Look at that pretty hair. Was today bath and hair washing day?
It was yesterday.
Well, it looks good. We got to go.
Huh?
I got to call her tomorrow and order a new hearing aid because... You know the rats ate the hearing aids last time.
You will never believe me that one was not as stout as this one.
Well, no, I do believe that.
Well, I'm excited you didn't.
No, I believe it. I believe that's why it came out.
I had to keep...
But irregardless, the dog ate it.
Oh, the dog did it. She sure did. I didn't even beat her
I
up
hate to call her and tell her. She'll think it's another rat. And I'll say, no, it wasn't a rat this time. It was the dog.
Suzanne, don't make her think that I let that dog eat off of that.
Well, what am I supposed to tell her? It got lost in the tornado or something?
It got lost. I'll tell you what, tell her to do it and don't tell her everything.
Tell her it's gone and it's none of her business where it's at.
And take my money.
Take our money and shut up. Well, tell them bye.
Because I don't need it. Suzanne won't let me have it. She's afraid somebody will tote it off.
Well, hello?
I can't lay the cussing stuff in my own house. It'll crawl out and leave.
Mama, what you want to spend money on? We'll go spend it.
I don't know if it's thing I want.
We haven't spent any money in so long. Y'all, you just wouldn't believe how the coronavirus has curbed my spending.
I've the same old clothes I wear them all the time.
Yeah, well, when we get through, we need to go to Belk one day and get you a few new tops and stuff, probably.
Well,
but we don't go much anywhere,
we don't go much anywhere. I think I look fairly well when I go.
You do. She's got some cute stuff
I'm
she
not
wears.
gorgeous anything like they used to be.
Oh, well, I don't know. You're pretty well preserved.
I was a pretty gorgeous little girl and didn't have enough sense to come in out of the rain.
Oh, well, the Lord protected you.
No, he didn't. I got slapped around quite a bit.
Well, tell them bye again.
Bye.
Again.
In the name of God, I'm talking to.
This is all your fans, Mama. They love
I don't
you.
think I'm a no hillbilly or something.
Well, that's okay.
Well, I am not a hillbilly.
Well.
I've been on this hill for all these
That's
years.
right. You've been on the hill for a long time. Tell them bye.
Bye.
Hey, buddy. Oh, God.
So bad, bro.
Oh.
He was stabbed.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
I'd rather feed a nice animal, like a pig. Can they not just? Hey! Michael, get back, get back! Oh, no! It's okay. But I'm still scared. Oh, here's an alpaca. That's a baby cow! A baby cow! A baby cow! Can you please go up in the window?
I can't believe I'm calling one of these. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. Remain calm. Okay. Here, stay with the gun. Can you jump off me? Okay, bye. Bye, Felicia. Oh my.
They're so
Oh, don't
tall.
pick his hand. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Felicia.
Oh,
whoa.
Hey.
I didn't know he's right there. But nope. I can't.
Reed, do it.
Don't mind me.
Here, Mom.
Okay. Reed, feed him, Reed. Oh my gosh. Look. Oh.
He's sweet. Bye.
Arabian.
I could see.
Okay. For a minute I thought he was walking. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Bye, Felicia. Okay, bye. Look at him, how far. Oh, Riggs is doing an impression.
Okay.
You like that one?
Yeah.
He's cute.
I think I'm finally starting to overcome him.
Is that good?
Save some. Thank you. Look. Ash. It was looking right.
Meow.
It don't meow.
It don't meow, but okay.
Okay. Bye.
Tell him
Bye,
bye,
Felicia.
Riggs.
Bye. Bye, Felicia. Mom, I'm sorry about your friend.
You got something to feed that little?
Yeah, I got some.
A baby's looking at her.
Here you go. Hey.
A baby run. Baby run. About the safari.
got to be kidding me. Alright, Rhett, what was your favorite thing?
Taking pictures of the animals.
With your own phone? Riggs. And what, Rhett?
And now my background is a picture of
So that was your favorite part of the safari?
He said a cow.
Was the cow?
Yeah.
Did you feed him? You did.
Is it really that much
The
of a
buffalo,
shot
were you mad because I didn't ask you here?
No, I don't want to talk to you. My safari was mine.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of Maw Maw Luv and seeing the safari. Did y'all see that look on her face when I told her her phone had been off the hook? Oh, it makes her so mad. She's always been such, and I had to edit some of the stuff too. She don't say nothing bad, but I don't want to put anything on here. I'll let her get by with the little things every now and then. But hey, she's 93 years old. She's never used profanity, little words, you know. That's just who she is. But it really gets next to her that in any way that she is not doing what she's always done her whole life. And I will be the same way if I live to be that long, because one of you asked me, do I work out in the yard and do all the plants? And I had mentioned I always did the flowers for years and years when we were married. But the last few years, since I have a lot of pain with the fibro, I just can't bend down and bend over, that kind of stuff. So no, John does it. I may pot a few things, and we had talked about that underneath. We talked about putting me a potting shed under there. And so if we get me a potting shed, I probably will do more. But he and I will, after he retires, we're going to work more out together. And he said, I need to put you a standing height potting shed under here, and then you could do more. And that's true, I could. It's just the squatting down and the bending over that I have a hard time with. But I'm blessed. I've been diagnosed with several things, and I think I do really good. So I'm blessed every day. As the song says, every day that I'm alive, I'm blessed. And I want to praise the Lord every day that I live. So I enjoy y'all. Y'all are a blessing to me. I know you tell me so many times that I'm a blessing to you. And that's what it's all about. That's really what the Christian faith is all about. Yes, of course, acknowledging and loving our Savior, but that's the reason fellowship is so important. And that's what you can receive at church or in small groups. And when I've had women in small groups at my house, I get to know them personally and get, just fellowship with them and know them on a different level. So that's what we're doing on YouTube via across the nation and into other parts of the world. And I am so honored and I am so thankful that God has allowed me to be a part of the YouTube community and to bless you and for you. I feel y'all's love. I truly do. One of my friends the other day, Teresa, had written me about some things, and she said, we're going to meet one day. And yeah, I want to meet. But if we don't, there again, I told you, we're going to know each other in heaven when we get there. And won't it be wonderful there? Oh, they're flying a kite. It's a good day to fly a kite. Perfect time. So, joy bells will ring and hearts will be singing. Won't it be wonderful there? I bet Lynette Chapman could play this in a heartbeat. Oh, won't it be wonderful there, having no burdens to bear, joyously singing with heart bells all ringing. Won't it be wonderful there? Ooh, that sun. I don't want to pull out in front of a car and get there before I'm supposed to. All right, guys, I love you. I'm glad you got to spend a little time with me today. I've been doing good on this YouTube, hadn't I? And I just pray that I can get some lessons taught this week for y'all. It's just every week is not, I can't find the time to sit down and really do it. And I'm not going to do it haphazardly. I'm just not going to do it if I'm not prepared. So, but anyway, I love you guys and so thankful that you're coming to my channel. I've got a lot of new people coming saying they're finding me, and I'm just an old Alabama girl. Not old, I'm just old. Alabama girl that loves the Lord with all my heart and looking for his return. But in the meantime, having a great time in this life. That's what it's all about, guys. I love y'all. Shelter in place. Hopefully we're going to get some kind of release here shortly. I don't know what we're all going to do, but it's going to be interesting trying to get into the doctor and to the dentist and that kind of stuff. John says, I know the first thing I'm going to do when they tell us we can get out. And I said, what? And he said, go get a pedicure. I said, me and you both desperately need a pedicure. So that's going to be our big thing. And Lord help, I can't even imagine what the lines are going to be like. So, but I love you guys, and I will be back with you shortly. Bye.